Okay, begin to relax and to drift down to a comfortable place where you're able to access the deeper levels of your mind. All we're doing is entering a daydream-like state that is somewhere between sleep and wakefulness. You pass through it every time you wake up and every time you go to sleep. But in this state, you're able to access your subconscious mind and give it helpful directions. So as you begin to relax your body, relax the muscles around your face, around your ears, especially relax the muscles around your eyes to the point that they just won't work, and relax them even more. And then when you're sure they're relaxed to the point they just won't work, you can even test them. And then just let that feeling of relaxation go down through your body. As you let your eyelids go loose and limp, you are always in control, and you are the one making a choice to make beneficial changes in your life. And begin picturing yourself on a lovely sandy beach with those fine grasses that grow in the little sand dunes around. They begin to blow and respond to the wind, just like the winds of change that are blowing across you. Winds of change that are blowing across your thoughts and ideas and behaviors. And you might be able to feel them as a subtle vibration in your body. A little bit of movement here, a little bit of movement there, as you become aware of the surface of your skin and the temperature of the air touching your hands, your arms, your face, whatever parts of your body are open to the air. Or you can imagine even that there's more of you open to the air moving over your body. Become aware of the feeling of your clothing touching your skin and the surface beneath you supporting you. As you drift down deeper into it and let go of every stress and tension, allow the warmth of that sunshine that you're creating to move down through your mind, down through your neck and shoulders, and down into your arms and hands. And the sunshine just warms your back and your front, down into your tummy and lower body, down your legs, relaxing every muscle. Letting go every cell and tissue, just feeling better around your knees and your lower legs and your feet and right into the tip ends of your toes. And you might decide which foot is going to just take a nap first. And this isn't the same as your foot going to sleep. It's your foot rested, as though it slipped into a warm velvety velour of that warm sand on the beach. It causes waves of comfort to move through your body and mind. You can let go now and begin to drift down. And it's as though invisible hand, or maybe even a friendly seagull comes and writes some numbers in the sand up at the top of your head. They can write an 8. We'll begin with the seagull's arrival, and that will be a 10 because we're going to drift down through the numbers into a 9 as he begins to write 8 over the top of your head, 7 by your right hand. He just bounces over there and with his beak makes a little 7 next to your right hand, 6 next to your left hand, 5 next to your hip, 3, oops, 4, and whether we go to 5 or 4, it's okay because you continue drifting down. 4, your benefit. And then by your right leg, down by your foot, there's a 3. And then a 2 by your other leg, and a 1 right there in the sand under your feet because you're one whole person, one whole body, one that is part of all the things around it and part of a universal consciousness, a beautiful mind. And you feel the breeze pick up a little bit stronger, and it's going to blow over those numbers and just cause them to disappear. They blow right out of the sand and leave the sand blank and soft like a slate. Here comes the breeze now, and the numbers begin to disappear as you go much deeper. 8, 7, 6, 5, going down 4, your benefit 3, 2, 1, and 0. Feel that relaxed comfort in every cell of your body and begin to do something very important for your life. It's vitally important, in fact. Sometimes we get the idea that we have to be fixed, that something is broken, and we can get too perfectionistic. And today we're going to look at that, the way we criticize and beat ourselves up for things. Today we're just going to look at the truth, what really is. We may have a hard time with that sometimes because of gaslighting and things that happened many years ago. But right now, with those numbers disappearing, it's brought your mind right to this moment. All the moments before have just gone past. All of those moments where you thought that there was something less than good about yourself, they've all gone past. And even as I'm speaking, it's the next moment. So we're right here in the present moment. This is your time, and you have nothing to do and nowhere to go except to relax and drift down deeper to the part of you that remembers the truth. The truth is, we really never need to be fixed. The truth is, we need to do a better job of remembering who we truly are, remembering the skills that we came into this life with, remembering what we aspire to, and when all of those other things get out of the way, we are able to actually become the highest presentation to the world of that gift we came in with. Each and every one of us has a gift. We all have challenges as well. But if we overcome those challenges, we can express that gift in the most magnificent of ways. We need to remember our true nature and awaken to the light of it. Awaken to feeling free. Pretend that you have absolute power over your life right this minute. Just here and now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, just right now. And pretend that you have set yourself completely free of anything that hinders you in achieving and becoming who you truly are. This isn't to become something for someone else. This is the deal you made with yourself when you got here. None of us planned on having a life where we were beings of love and wonder and joy, and then taking it all away with unhappy relationships, choices that are poor, substance abuse, anything that has robbed us of who we truly are has to go on the side of the paper under lies. They may be lies that were told to us, or they may be lies we told ourselves. But the truth is, we are meant to be an expression of the divine. There is a talent and a gift that you came with, and you have the ability to carry it out. Sounds like a tall order. So you can just relax and go deeper and think of the kind of gift that you might have. A gift of communication, a gift of compassion, a gift of kindness, a gift of good advice, a gift of an artistic ability. You might have a gift of a really strong, healthy body. You may have a gift for building things or creating practical daily things. You could have a gift for taking care of animals, for loving them and enjoying those unconditional relations that we have with them. You may have things that don't seem like gifts, like being judgmental. But judgmental is just a challenge. When we overcome the challenge, we find that the gift is integrity. Instead of judging ourselves, beating ourselves up, we can have integrity that enables us to be our best self, responsible for our choices, part of being a wonderful plan. Imagine the world floating, a big, beautiful blue planet with white, fluffy clouds floating over the surfaces of water and earth. And as you look down on it, you realize that there's a part of you that may be bigger than the earth, a part of you that is connected to that divine consciousness and that intelligence. It keeps everything working smoothly. It feels very good just to rest in that place and to know that just like the cogs on a gear, you are part of a wonderful plan, part of a divine plan that might even encompass only you and your special part in it. So, what do we aspire to? Who is the person that we want to be? We're asking this of the deep subconscious. It remembers everything that has ever happened. And it also remembers your original self. When it begins to remember the original self, it starts thinking of things like, what did your face look like before your mother and father were born? Where were you before you took this body? What thoughts did you have for being productive in this life? And we already know that things happened, as they do with everyone. They may have thrown you off the rails a little or a lot, but the rails are still there. You can get your train back on the track. And all you have to do, you don't have to build a train, you don't have to create all of that. All you have to do is pretend that you're on the right track and you're traveling to the city of you, the reality of who you are. So important, so important that you give the world this gift. You could be the next person in a chain of great discoveries, things that heal, things that repair on a grand scale, things that heal the earth and all the damage that's been done to it. You may be the one that says our goal is to make this an Eden. Maybe I'll go start by raking some leaves or picking up some trash. And maybe another person will come and join, and it may become a movement. And then people may understand that this beautiful natural place is being spoiled, and that's affecting other natural places, that's affecting the whole planet. So you get the idea. Sometimes we start with something simple, and we never have the thought of, oh, that's only a small thing. You've heard of the butterfly that flaps its wings and it causes a wind all over the world just because of that tiny, tiny breeze that is able to move mountains. And you don't have to pretend that you are doing something grand. What we're doing is pretending and finding who we truly are. One thing we have a job of is to fully manifest ourselves in this life, to attain the highest expression of ourselves without having a deep sense of self, because we all are connected. So it becomes we working together, we healing together. And while you're healing, remember that there isn't a goal out there somewhere. The goal is a very simple one to reach. It's just being here now, being right on this plane of creativity called now. You're aware that when thoughts of the past, when difficulties seem to be insurmountable and life was going in a terrible direction, we've all been here. But right now, this special time of now, you are right here. And none of that is happening anymore. It has moved away from you. And more importantly, you have moved away from it. That's what's wonderfully important and valuable is that you're aware that change is happening. And it isn't change to something scary and unknown. It's changing, becoming, remembering who you truly are in your spiritual self, your soul energy that you came into this life with. All of those things are yours. As you claim them right now and open yourself to the idea of remembering who you truly are, your true self is everything. As you remember that, your subconscious is directed to begin taking the steps daily, taking steps to fully manifest your little part of healing in the world. And a vital part of understanding that is knowing that you have already overcome all of the things because you're right here and you're remembering who you were before all of those things happened. We don't give anyone sovereign control of our minds except us. You are the only one that has control of you. But make sure that control is coming from your true self instead of false thoughts, false ideas, false behaviors you were forced into. So allow yourself to relax and go deeper. Find yourself feeling good and remembering your true nature. Awaken to it. Be free. Be alive and joyful. Be happy. Be safe. And imagine for just a minute the energy that is resting down there at the bottom of your spine in that tailbone area, that first energy center, and you'll see that it feels very calm. It's a very clear, beautiful red in that energy center. And at some point, that feeling of connection to the earth, that feeling of being who you truly are, got damaged in a way. But right now, you can bring the surface of that color into a smooth, serene place and allow deep healing to take place in that energy center, that first chakra area, because that's where your security your feelings of safety, peace, your playfulness, happiness is right there. And you awaken to the light of your true nature. Robed in that glorious light, you begin to move back into the present time. Move back from your lovely beach. Accept your true self. Aspire to your true self. And instead of being judgmental with yourself, you begin to have the integrity to ascend all of those negative thoughts and achieve new ideas and new behaviors beginning right now. The present moment is the only moment we live in. Enjoy the journey and begin to take a step back to that welcoming surface beneath you, relaxing onto it, feeling good, allowing your body to feel stretched and long and comfortable, all your muscles at ease. With the number 2, bring that deep relaxation back with you, along with the confidence that you are achieving your true self. Let all the other stuff go. This is who you really are and who you always have been. You never needed to be fixed. You just need to remember. And with the number 2, that surface is welcoming and secure and stable because we always lean on things that support us, never on things that don't. And with the number 3, feel the need to just stretch, move around a little bit, take a deep breath. Number 4, wiggle your fingers and toes. And number 5, just open your eyes, wide awake and feeling wonderful in every way, all the way back.